Hello everyone, welcome to another Minecraft tutorial. So today we are doing another boss tutorial. Now if you guys are wondering what is behind me, it's a supercomputer. Now if you guys don't know what a supercomputer is, well, it's a computer that tries to kill humanity. Now without further ado, I'm going to show you how this works and to make it after. So let's go with a demonstration. So when you go in here, the screen starts loading and everything like so, and then the whole room has its lighting and it spawns in mobs, and then it has like a little thing over here. So what happens is when you hurt these guys, now how you hurt the supercomputer is very simple. You have to attack his cores. So these are his cores that you attack, and it does damage on the top middle of the corner of the screen. And if you want, like, let's per se, if the cores die, and you're like, oh no, I have no more cores. So the way you do this, why are they running away from me? Is you had to kill all of them. So when you kill all of them, hold on, let me kill that one, so that way you guys know, it will spawn two of the cores back. So that way, you can keep on killing zombies, gathering cores, and if you guys get more than one core in with each other, which is kind of sick, you're going to actually have them attack each other. And as you guys can see, the eyes move and everything. It's pretty sick. Now, it does have another phase. I am going to show you that one real quick. So that's how it spawns the cores, and it damages them. It damages the computer. Now, when his health is gone, now this is gonna look sick. So when his health is down, he turns into a dead face, and then the whole room changes, and then he starts to get angry. Very angry, and he electrocutes you, evoker fangs, and then more mobs come out with more resistance, and a little less strength, and actually the same amount of strength, but a little less speed. And it's the same concept. You just attack his core, and it damages him. Now, what happens when he dies? I'll show you guys that. If I can hit him, he's returned to an X. As so, a dead screen. Oh no, he's dead. All of a sudden, oh, too bad, too sad. And the room goes back to normal into its original state. So yeah, the room lighting changes colors and everything. You guys could decide how to make that one. I'm going to show you how this is made and everything. So let's get into the commands. So obviously, you're going to need a button here. You don't have to copy this whole entire thing, but if you want something like this, you can. So you need a button here, a bunch of redstone. Just comes out here outside, and then it starts going to the actual commands. So we're going to do the sound effects of when he's going to spawn. Alright? I'll show you guys a little bit. Okay, so as soon as the redstone comes out here, you take this route and this route. So what happens is this starts to play in the sound. So you want to do this. Play sound random dot hurt at A, and you want to do another one with just a 25 tick delay. That's so that way he does his thing. Alright? Alright, so you're going to need that. Alright, but before we start any of these commands, I'm going to tell you, build the frames that you want, like 1, 2, and then whatever you guys want. I hope you know you guys are going to do this in order. Alright, so this is going to be all in order. So first we're going to be doing the input of the loading screen, which is here to here. So make your loading screen however you want. You guys can add as many commands as you want for this. So this is the whole loading screen. So that we're going to input. So the loading screen is pretty simple. You want to use a structure block. So as soon as you structure block this, you want to load it to this exact coordinates, which this is where I loaded mine right over here. If you guys are wondering, it's not a cloning command. A structured command is a lot more easier than a cloning command because you could do a lot more with a cloning command, in my personal opinion, and it'll keep on loading that clone command into other little things, which is kind of sick. All right. So let's get into this. So remember, if you want to use the exact coordinates, you can, but I recommend you use your own. So here we go. So we're going to be doing structure load TV3, which is negative 700 and negative 58. Remember, coordinates invalid. You got to figure it out yourself. So structure load, then TV3, and then 0 underscore degrees. So it's going to input this right here, this first little loading screen, and then this one is going to input with a, well, you're going to have a 50 tick delay for this. So make sure I have a 50 tick delay, and then the next one's going to be a 25 tick delay, which is TV4, which is going to be right here. And then so on and so forth until you get to TV6. Yeah, TV6. Until you get to TV6, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are the 4 TVs that you guys are going to be inputting. So as soon as you figure out the coordinates are going to have to be the exact same thing. So remember, the first command, it has to be a 50 tick delay, and the rest has to be like a 25 tick delay. Yeah, the rest of these 4 commands. And then this one is also important. The slash fill command, whatever redstone you're going to put it at, you can. So figure out the where you're going to put the next set of commands. So you could do that. So this one is the TV Ultra. Now, if you guys are wondering what TV Ultra is, now this loads up the whole entire room, which I'll show you how I did. So when you guys do the TV Ultra, right? It's basically the changing of the whole room. So you could decorate the whole room and everything before you even load it up. So I only have one of these because I just saved it and make it look the same. It's really not that special, but you can make it change lighting if you want. But just be aware, it's only for, like, if you guys are going to be doing this, any PS4 player with like lower bandwidth will lag and not be able to use this. So please, if you can, this will only work on PS5 and PC and Xbox Series S and then X. So yeah, so make your room however you guys want it. You gotta load up the room and everything. Save it with a structure block right about here. I don't care how big you guys want your room. So you guys got to do that yourselves. So decorate the room you want, put the room where you want it, and it will load up the room. Now, that's how it works. So it will load up the room like it did with the TV Ultra thing and stuff, which will make it look cool. And don't mind all the wither stars, by the way. All right, so now if you guys are wondering what these commands were for, like the slash freaking redstone and yeah, the slash redstone thing, that's to activate it. So it will put a redstone right here, which this will summon a wither. If you guys like, you guys gotta rename the wither, obviously, so that way this works properly. You can name it whatever you want. I named mine computer. And if you guys are wondering how I got these colors, here it is. The little things right there. Yeah. So yeah, you guys gotta do that, and then it will do a structure for the TV again, which will do the animation TV1, and then TV2, which it will do. You need a tick timer of 100, and you need a tick timer of 50. Like I said, you guys are gonna be doing this one, and this one to make it blink and do like a little animation. You guys can make it do like a frowny face or anything like that. So that's important. You got to have it animated If you guys don't have it animated, it's going to look plain and dull, and it's going to look boring. So you want to make it like the coolest computers possible. So do that. All right. So remember, this goes to this set of commands right here. So with the wither, and then this one with the loading screens part. All right. So these sets of commands. So after you get the loading screens done right here, I'm going to re-show you guys. Wither, and then two of these withers, the two TV screens, which is the first set. All right, so these are the loading screens for those four. This one is the starter screen, which is right here. Those two, very simple, pretty easy. Like I said, 100 ticks and 50 ticks. All right, so this set of commands, this one's gonna be weird. So we're gonna make it talk. Title at a title. Hello there. And the next one's going to be title at a title. All you humans will get deleted. Yeah. You guys can figure out your own text to speech if you guys want. This is plain and simple. If you guys don't have to do this part, but highly recommended. All right. Now that we got these two little animated screens out of the way, don't worry about the death screen yet. We haven't gotten to the death screen in this one yet, so we'll get there sooner. All right, so what this is going to do is this is important. We're going to test for at e type equals wither slash name computer. You can do whatever name you guys want. Like I said, don't have to copy the exact same name. Change whatever. All right, so we're going to have this go right here, which will be a summon zombie test. And wherever you want to summon that zombie, like in the middle of your arena over there, right here, you could have it summon this regular zombie named test. And then what it will do is it will go to this command block. But we'll get to this section first later. But we're going to get to here. So after we summon the zombie, we go here to the left side, and then it will go here with a nice tiny little redstone into this bracket of commands right here with a more set of commands, which we'll get to that last. Okay, so what this will do is structure TV. It will basically, ugh, God. I think this is like the mad TV. No, this is like the dead animation. Okay, good. Okay, so after when this is gone, we're going to do the death animation. So what it's going to do is go to slash fill air to -700 and then whatever that is. I think it's going to fill air for this block right here. Yeah, it is. All right, so it's going to fill this so that way I don't need redstone no more. So that's important. So it's going to fill that with redstone. So slash fill, and then whatever coordinates you guys have with air. And the next one is the death animation, which is the structure, load, and then TV7. So this is all TV7 until you get to right here, which is kill at E type equals zombie name test. And then the other one's going to be kill at E type equals skeleton name core, which is those two are going to be the main importance. So that way you guys don't overwhelm your world and lag yourself out. So make sure that's done, that bracket of commands. And then we're going to get to this very soon. So don't worry about this yet. So after we get that set of brackets done, which hope you know TV7 is this, your death animation. So TV7's death animation, plain and simple for that one. Yeah, this this is gonna be a while. Yeah. All right. So after we're done with that, we're gonna do the test for the zombies. So when the zombies die, it will turn on this little set of commands, which is a play sound hurt, obviously, and that way it will spawn more zombies, and it will spawn the skeletons where you want it. These two are the commands of the respawn the zombies, and these two right here are the fill redstone, and then fill air. So every time, you need a 50 tick delay for this one, to another 50 tick delay. So it will turn it on, off, on, off. Every time this activates, like when the zombies are still alive, this activates, it will fill it and then turn it off after. But when the zombies are still alive, this would not repeat. So that's good to know. Holy crud, I'm getting lost in my own command section. Ugh, my brain. Okay. Oh god. Where was I? Alright, so got this set of commands done. So I could chop this chopping block off. All done. Yep. All done. Alright. Next set of commands. Replace items. Entity at to E type equals zombie name test slot armor chest 0 diamond underscore chest plate. You guys could give it whatever armor you guys want. That's the replacement thing, so that's done. The effects, what effects do you guys want to give them? Make sure to give the skeletons resistance 3 so that way they die a little more slower. And this one, zombie strength. Done. Alright, so if you're wondering what this is for, so this is very important. These two right here. So it will summon the redstone right here to your zombie spawners. So it would do zombie, 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 all the way over here. You could do as many zombies as you want, but the more you have, the more laggier it gets. So be careful what you guys have. So these commands right here that you guys set up right here have to be coordinated right here, which is simple. Alright, so this is done. Now we're going to get into this. Replace, so how I did the damaging thing is these are the damaging things for it. So how you damage it, it's very simple. Alright. So replace item entity at E type equals skeleton name core slot armor chest 0 keep iron chest plate 10 1000. So that's to like respawn its chest plate. The next one is damage at E type equals wither 5. That's a very important if you want to damage the wither, and it will reset into replace entity at E type equals skeleton name core slot armor chest plate 1. Make sure to put 1 on this one. On the last one. So that's very important. And then, yeah, same thing. Iron chest plate 10 1000. So this is the damaging command for the wither. I'll go over it one more time just in case I went too fast. Replace item right here. The first command. The second command. And the third command. Okay, well, we're done with that. So when this wither scout dies, the redstone output turns on, right? And it spawns a wither. So we're not going to spawn the wither yet first. So this is going to structure load and then change the room that you have it. So another room change of its evil phase, and then it will summon the wither right here. Wherever you want to put the wither, don't care, you can. Alright, next is a test at E, wherever that is, right here. Aha. Alright, so it's going to test for the wither, which is going to get killed, because I don't need that in my life right now. Test for at E type equals wither, whatever you want to name it, and then it's going to test for that specific wither. It's going to bracket out into these two commands right here. Structure load TV21. Now this is the angry face one. This is how you make the angry face. So you're going to need this, which is a 100 tick delay, and this one a 50 tick delay, which is both of these, which it will go into this phase right here, the angry phase. So it'll do that one, and then this one again, and then this one again. To repeat. So make sure you make those 2 frames and everything. So, alright, so this, done right here. Alright, we're going to worry about this set in a little bit. Alright, so after it does this, it will bracket right out right here, which is summon the test zombie. Very important. And it will go right here, which we're going to get to later. Alright, so that's done right here. Now, what this is going to do is going to bracket out here and go to this repeat command, which will execute at A R equals 266 run summon lightning underscore bolt. So that way you could have them electrocute you. And the same thing over here, but Evoker Fang, which it will attack you as well. So whoever's in that radius will get electrocuted in Evoker Fang. So make sure to put this lightning bolt to 150 and the Evoker Fang to 78. So that way they have inconsistent repeats. So after when this summons the thing, it will do one set of command blocks every time, which will summon, no, not summon, structure load, which would do the dead animation again. So if this dies, this will activate all the way to probably like here. All of them are set to 50, so make sure to put all these to 50. Make sure that you do the kill type at a zombie thing and the skeleton, however you guys name them, and then it will change the room back to normal, and then clone, which will clone the chest right here. So when it dies, it will clone this chest and put it in wherever you want it to be. Alright, so we got this set done. Perfect. Alright, now, time for the bracket out. So before we do anything else, we're going to be doing the tick. We're going to do a ticking area. So ticking area, add circle, swiggle, swiggle, swiggle for pop. So that's very important if you want this to activate properly and not lag and crash your server. Alright, so we're almost done, guys. We have this very few commands right here, so don't worry about it. So after with this summons, you need to test for at E. So this is the bracket for this way, so remember that. So test for whatever the zombie you guys have, bracket out this way. The redstone will go over here, place sound hurt, redstone, then into here, which will summon a skeleton core and another skeleton core. So if these guys die, it would do another skeleton core and a hurt command like the same. Now this will bracket out right here, which will do a slash fill redstone and a slash fill air, which will spawn right here. Like I said, you're going to need a 50 tick delay on each. So these are all zombies all the way to the end. And yeah, that's this bracket all done. Now, if you guys are lost, yeah, I'm sorry about that. But yeah, this is confusing myself. So this is all handmade by me. Now, if you guys are wondering what this bracket is, all effects for whatever you guys want for your zombies and cores and stuff like that. Yeah. Besides this is just for the diamond chest plate, as you guys saw. So we're all done. We did it. We got that bracket done. Now, if you guys follow along very carefully of how I bracketed it very well, you guys should be able to nail this down. So remember you guys should be able to nail this down very easily. But the way I explained it sucked, but who cares? it works. So I got an idea for one of the YouTubers, so I was like, huh, I should probably make my own. And I did. And it looks sick. The whole room changes, everything works. Like, look at this. A nice little loading screen, whole room changes, summons zombies, and then does the face, summons an animation, and then when it dies on its first phase, then it goes to its dead face, and then frickin' dies again, changes the whole room color, and bada bang bada boom, angry frickin' computer. Which is a lot more aggressive, with electricity and evoker fangs. So if you guys enjoyed this tutorial that kind of sucked, and if you followed along correctly, you guys should be able to make this very easily.